going on, guys? This episode of Rambles is brought to you by Java Subs. Java Subs got the coffee you need to get through your day. Java Subs got a bunch of different blends. They got Java Upped. They got your Determination blend. They got your Morning Grinder. They got your Pumpkin Spice blend and your Midnight Grinder blend. All these blends are just what you need to get through your day. Java Subs is a bold coffee and a strong coffee for strong people. Use promo code RAMBLES on the website, www.javasups.com. Get you 15% off anything in the store. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Rambles. We got a good episode today. And if you guys haven't noticed, we're kind of in a new room. This is going to be our studio coming up, so kind of in a rebuilding process. But I'm Nate. From my left, we got Jeremy, KY. On my right, got Albie. And man at the helm, Master Yeti. Woo. Master Yeti, Wop, Yeti, Bear, all them nicknames.
AKA everything else Pettit wants to call me.
Yeah. Everything, but never mind. Shit, yeah, we got a good episode. We're going to be visiting the Mortal Kombat trailer. We're going to do a reaction to that. And then we're going to get into kind of like little WandaVision. We're going to talk about WandaVision, what's been going on in there. So spoilers if anybody hasn't seen it yet.
I'm spoiled.
I haven't watched it either.
Just leave the room. Gonna get in some other topics, like I said.
Did what we do best
we
and
wanted
just
to talk about Kong vs. Godzilla.
Kong vs. Godzilla. Just some upcoming movies and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to get into today.
do what we do best and just ramble on.
Yeah. Yep.
Ramble.
Absolutely. So,
All right.
We'll start off with the Mortal Kombat trailer. Let's get it.
Let's get into this.
Heavy spoilers.
Heavy.
Heavy.
It's just a trailer.
It's just a trailer.
Not light.
Heavy.
Heavy flow.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds. The target had superhuman abilities.
So is that actually like how Jax like? I wish they would follow the comics more. Like in my opinion, I really do. I really wish they would follow the comics more.
I can't remember. I always thought Jax lost his arms from like a
war,
yeah. like on the
In the field?
yeah, like in the field, front line type deal.
Yeah, because when he comes into Mortal Kombat, he already has his
arms. If you watch the trailer too, supposedly this is like before they even know about the contest. So
okay.
Sub-Zero sets off the contest, the tournament, because like they start learning where he's from and like learning about like the tournament more. But I like the take on this of how Jax got his arms.
Yeah. Let's roll through and then we'll talk about like the words and bouts of the other two, because I feel like we're going to get talking because you and I have watched the trailer.
I forget.
We're going to keep talking more and more before we actually watch through it.
It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions.
I've seen them before.
That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation
There he is.
to fight for something known.
I think they casted him great too.
As Mortal Kombat.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
Jax.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them.
Fuck yeah.
I am Sub-Zero. guy wins. Fucking beauty.
Fucking beauty.
I don't like to get over here.
Hey, what's up,
I
guy?
was just about to say that.
I wish.
I don't-
I wish it came out the hand like the other one did.
I don't like to get over
No.
even just him saying it. It feels too forced.
No, I'm just
Sorry.
saying, I wish it came out
I
of
know.
the hand.
The reason I don't want it to come out of the hand is because that is not how it was.
But it didn't look better.
It's actually
So like when the first movie was made, they made it based off of the video game. They based it off of the video game. So like yeah, in the video game, in the very very first Mortal Kombat, yeah, it looks like whenever Scorpion's fucking throwing his rope out, yeah, he's doing it over here. It looks like it comes from his hand. That's why they did it. But like as time went on, it was legitimately like a fire chain with a spear on the end of it.
Yeah.
So
Can I just say I'm happy they put a Kombat movie out with a bunch of jacked motherfuckers and The Rock wasn't in this one. I'm just very happy about that, actually. Not to think against The Rock, I'm just really happy.
Get out.
no, I agree.
Cast him so much.
That's why I was saying Jax is Jax, dude. Like
Yeah.
fucking just like
They could have cast Michael John White as Jax.
they absolutely could.
Yeah.
I like who they casted though. He's been in a good bit
Yeah.
of shit though too. The guy who's playing Jax.
So fucking two things about this movie that I don't like. One, just like you said,
Get Over
I don't
Here.
like to get over here.
I don't like the way he sounds. It sounds too like.
It sounds-
That's not Scorpion.
Huh?
It's not Scorpion.
Who is it?
That's Henzo Hisashi. That is before Quan Chi got a hold of him.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I just meant the placement more. I thought the placement more like it just felt like too. It's like that. It's almost like Avengers Assemble. Like you're waiting for it. You know it's going to happen, but it was like too like.
Yeah.
It's
at the same
it's
time,
a common Mortal Kombat thing of get over here. So
the way that I saw it though, or the way I meant it, like so whenever we heard that Ben Affleck was going to play Batman, or even with the new Robert Pattinson,
yeah,
you know, like it's that iconic I'm Batman.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
Whereas when I hear get over here, it's more of a get over here.
Yeah, yeah, no,
it just
I agree.
It didn't sound like that.
No,
it's nothing big, just like
it's one of those small things. It's going to get you hyped. Like,
and number two, who the fuck is Coleslaw?
Coleslaw.
Who the fuck is Coleslaw?
What the fuck's he talking about? Oh, Cole?
Yeah, Cole. Who the fuck is this motherfucker?
Coleslaw? What?
Don't know anybody about it. I'm gonna accept his name is Coleslaw.
So from what I was gathering, coleslaw is a food. You eat
I
it.
gotcha. I don't like it.
I don't like coleslaw. I hate coleslaw. It's gross.
So from what I'm gathering, is like there was
It's gonna be the
one.
title of the episode. Who the fuck
Fuck
is
is
Coleslaw?
Coleslaw?
Yeah. Who the fuck is?
Fuck is this guy?
Fuck is coleslaw?
The fuck
Anyway,
is that
what you were
guy?
saying from what you were gathering.
From what I'm getting from it is like, why, like, yeah, who the fuck is coleslaw? But they're doing like a fucking I don't know, like a campaign type deal. So like if you base
Like
it
for,
off
like
of like
a-
Mortal
like-
Kombat
yeah,
video
like a
game,
creature and fighter
what was
type.
what was the Shaolin monks or whatever? They had like a campaign. Was it Shaolin monks?
How much? I don't think
No, it was maybe it was Armageddon. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, where they had like a campaign where you created your own guy and actually had to.
So that's probably what it is. I've seen the guy who plays
Yeah.
Coleslaw though. I've seen him before.
Coleslaw.
That's his name now until the
now
movie,
on.
the whole movie until the sequel and trilogy.
Hey,
whatever.
Coleslaw's coming up.
Coleslaw is his name now.
Let's get a
Every time-
coleslaw ticker going.
Every time I see him,
I do like though. So from what I'm gathering with it is, so like the very opening scene when Jax loses his arms. I'm guessing that's his like him and Sonya's first encounter with
Yeah.
Sub-Zero and like the beings from what they call it, Outworld, I think.
That's the thing, though. Just like Henzo Hisashi, fucking Henzo Hisashi and Sub-Zero they were allies at one point.
Yeah.
And then when the first Mortal Kombat happened and the NetherRealm came in and Quan Chi resurrected Henzo Hisashi was the Scorpion. Scorpion was Quan Chi's first demon resurrection. So this has to be like before.
Well, so
I'm gonna have to Google something real quick. Go ahead.
I think it's because that's what I was getting at too. Because like Sub-Zero's always been a good guy, except whenever he was under control of Quan Chi. So, or under the control of Quan Chi. So like
That's what you said, right?
I don't know.
You were just there.
Coleslaw, coleslaw. But
Nice cop out.
what I'm thinking is like in the beginning is like what you said. The beginning, whenever Quan Chi
It's like an
takes
org-
control of those two.
This is like an origin of more like starting it all over.
Exactly. Like, I think that opening scene is going to be like the opening scene of the movie whenever Jax and Sonya first learn about all this shit, and then because you hear her say like we've been tracking this for 7 years.
Yeah.
That's whenever Cole they fired the fucking mark on Cole, and I don't think it's going to be like a new origin. I think it's going to pick up after they already know about it and they find a new champion. Like I don't think the main champion is going to be Liu Kang anymore.
Yeah,
I like the casting though, just off of the trailer or so like that. Like I've seen the person who plays Sonya before. Was it oh shit, the electric dude. Fucking was that him? The guy who was fucking. He didn't have the lightning at first when he fought those 3 dudes.
No,
like in front of his house.
No.
Who was that supposed to be?
I believe that was Liu Kang.
That's Liu Kang. Okay, but even him, I've seen him in a good bit of shit too, like a lot of martial arts movies. So far,
that wasn't Liu Kang. You talking about the guy with the rope spear? That wasn't Liu Kang.
That was Henzo Hisashi.
That's Henzo. Okay, Henzo.
Henzo.
Okay, yeah. So so far the casting, fucking off the trailer, looks pretty fucking.
Yeah.
Who
good.
played Kano? Because that dude was.
I don't think I've seen.
That's another thing that's fucking getting me because Kano is a bounty hunter, right?
Isn't he?
So Kano was Kano was pretty much he's human. He died, come back. Another one like Quan Chi was like.
He's like Lobo kind of.
Yeah, like I'll pay you.
Yeah.
Like a Lobo from DC.
But I'll resurrect you. I'm not going to resurrect you, but I'll give you like an eye.
Yeah.
Shit like that, and I'll pay you whatever. So yeah, he's pretty much like a bounty hunter type deal.
But he's always been on the opposite side of Jackson Sonya.
Yeah,
he's an evil. He's like
it could be that
he's working with them.
It could be a thing where he portrays them though too. Like
absolutely, it very well could be.
Possibilities are endless, man. You know,
we're gonna have to watch
it as a fellow movie mate.
The original Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to remember the movie. It's been years. The first movie I remember seeing years back. One where Scorpion was chasing dudes through like the bamboo garden with the. I think it was a bamboo garden.
Yeah,
that was. An Earth-verse. That was an Earth-verse, I believe, a different planet type combat.
Yes,
correct?
that was.
Could that be the basis of this one too?
That was Earth versus Outworld.
Okay,
this one seems like they're gonna like.
This is gonna be Outworld.
Yeah,
this ain't gonna be the Nether one.
So I heard him say it's an invitation. So,
but if you listen to it, they also say they gather champions from every realm.
So this is.
So the multiverse.
So that's what Mortal Kombat is a tournament of multiverses. Mm-hmm. And when you do, like you have Earth Realm, Outworld, Nether Realm, and like everything else. So the Nether Realm, that's where Noob Saibot comes in, which is Sub-Zero's brother. That's Bi-Han. Noob Saibot, Cyrax, Reptile.
I do like Reptile a lot.
Kodokan.
Smoke.
You have.
That's where like fucking
who's Raiden's brother? God damn it.
Buffering?
Yeah, I can't think of Raiden's brother.
Shit. I don't
know. Fucking he's the wind guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, what is his fucking name?
Yep.
That guy.
But you have all them characters that like can possibly come in, but this is more like an origin base. So this is like
there's gonna be a sequel.
This is what the 80s Mortal Kombat should have been, or the 90s Mortal Kombat, whenever it was made. The first original Mortal Kombat. Though. Yeah, I know, but
it was pointed out to me by a friend on Facebook that there was a trailer released in 2011 of a Mortal Kombat movie that never dropped. Now I watched the trailer, and not to knock this one because I'm super excited.
Is that the one where Scorpion?
Fujin, sorry.
Yeah, Fujin. Is that the one where Scorpion's in the fucking interrogation room?
I can't remember now. You said that it was like a 7-minute trailer. There was so many trailers running together.
Yeah,
but it was pointed out to me by
like a fan made one.
No, it was a real movie.
Yeah,
I think it was like Legion or something. It was like Mortal Kombat Legion or something. It was a 2011 trailer. If you want to look it up, but the trailer was insane. The movie looks so much better than this one. I'm excited for this one, but it did look so much better. It was pointed out to me that how we really missed out on it for a Mortal Kombat movie. But
I will say this: I'm so glad that they finally casted an Asian person as Raiden. I thought, it like that American actor that played him in the first one just didn't like. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Like there was something about it.
Raiden's not really Asian though.
I know he's a god, but like
he doesn't really have. Even in the video games, he's not Asian.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
He's
I
American. He's an American. Yeah, he's an American built.
I'm talking about like the title of Raiden is more of an Asian culture though, because
Exactly.
you play Metal
the way
Solid,
that he dresses.
Isn't anything kung fu more of an Asian culture?
Yeah.
I mean, really, I'm saying, but like the name Raiden, like that spelling of it is an Asian term. And really, it comes from like a lot of Asian culture, like Japanese, Chinese, all. It's
I guess that's what I was getting at. As far as the culture, the style of his fighting, all that stuff, I'm glad that they went, with an Asian actor rather than like copying the first movie and just doing like a normal American.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad though if they did like if they were to follow the comics. Like this is, like I said, this is like pretty much like a remake, origin based type deal with like a little bit of a spin on it. It's not like plot for plot what the old movie was, but it's like just a little spin, just a little tiny spin to where Sub-Zero and Scorpion are enemies. So there's definitely going to be another one. This is going to...
Yeah, I can definitely see that being like a...
This is going to base, so like, Sub-Zero is already evil. Sub-Zero is evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets killed, resurrected again. Not with Quan Chi, he gets resurrected again, becomes fucking good again. And then Scorpion, Henzo Sashi dies, comes back. So this is going to be the follow-up to where Scorpion and Sub-Zero are allies, and then the next one setting up is going to be Quan Chi, because you already have Shang Tsung in there. That the sorcerer, he's gonna, do his thing because he's the one that originated the tournament. Mm-hmm. Shao Kahn wasn't around yet. He was doing Shao Kahn's bidding. So, yeah, you'll have Shang Tsung come in, do the whole tournament. They'll fight, blah blah blah. Liu Kang will win. Yeah,
I'm really hoping that
the movie's over.
If your prediction is right and they do that whole trilogy and end up with the whole Quan Chi story, I really hope we get to see Fire God Liu Kang.
That won't be sometime down the line.
Yeah, I'm saying that
because
probably
you'll have right now you have Shang Tsung, then you'll have Shao Kahn. Liu Kang will kill Shao Kahn.
Spoilers, bro.
I don't know.
You're just ruining
He wrote the movie.
Are you just writing the movie?
Yeah, so you're just telling everybody the whole movie. Just don't even pay for it.
And Johnny Cage. Yeah, where the fuck was Johnny Cage in that?
Yeah, I didn't see Johnny Cage at all.
I didn't see him
Speaking
either.
of that, yeah,
Maybe, I didn't see
Maybe it was
Johnny
pre-
Cage.
maybe he's coleslaw.
Maybe
He's
coleslaw.
coleslaw. Maybe.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Cage
pissed
is
Johnny Cage
cabbage.
wasn't in there. So
I really hope
Maybe he'll
that
show up, or maybe it'll be in a sequel.
if they do start,
Johnny Cage is like a main.
Yeah, I know.
He's like a very very main. He's like a very
Isn't
character.
it him and Sonya?
Yeah,
Yeah, because you have if you're gonna go down the line where you see Fire God,
So
Liu
maybe he'll be
Kang,
down later on.
you need Johnny and Cassie.
You need Johnny
and
and
Yeah.
you need Johnny, Sonya. They have the baby, and then they have Cassie Cage, and then
Which
you have Jax. Jax has his daughter Jackie.
yeah, which is what I was kind of getting at. I hope if they continue with these movies, that we see the storyline from the new Mortal Kombat game.
Move.
Like that new one with fucking Aftermath and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's the story I want to see on the screen.
Fuck yeah. You guys all right? You need something?
Kicking me.
Hey, I keep kicking. You keep putting. I'm actually under my chair and you keep kicking me.
Holy fuck.
No.
Wow, way to make it look good.
Children.
Children.
So
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I was about my own business.
No, you weren't.
Bothering a soul.
You're in my zone.
do
I'm in my zone. I'm feeling it.
finish him.
Watch one Mortal Kombat trailer. Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Do we want to move on to WandaVision, or do we want to check out Kong vs. Godzilla?
Let's do Kong vs. Godzilla.
All right, let me get that.
We think alike.
High five.
Can I my favorite seats?
You can sit on my lap. Come here.
Like it.
That's
Fuck off my foot.
Bro.
Who is it then?
Keep your feet on your side.
The fuck off my feet. Fuck you up.
Oh, weird flex today.
I'm gonna Derek Lewis the shit out of you.
Huh?
I'm gonna Derek Lewis the shit out of you. Hi.
Bye. How are you?
I'm listening. I don't give a fuck. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Trailer time.
Hey.
Huh?
All right, so this
I'm not
is-
like I want to see this
I'm
movie.
excited.
I'm not, like hyped for it.
Oh,
I am
fucking hyped.
So much.
I've seen one King Kong movie my entire life and 0 Godzillas.
Kong. You ain't seen Godzilla 2000?
None of them, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Never watched them.
You're missing out on that one, man.
You are. Sante?
Shut the fuck up.
Call yourself a movie wizard.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
It's a wizard.
Alright, let's get this right.
Let's watch this monkey fight this lizard.
Nobody knows you off the camera. Remember that.
It's our only chance. We have to take it.
That's a big monkey.
We need Kong. The world needs him.
Hey, it's Tarzan.
Stop what's coming. And this child. She's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same.
Kong's gonna be the good guy in this film.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
It's Godzilla.
Hold up. Did her mouth just like not that was the trailer skipping, right? Like that was a buffer, like that was a fuck up, right? Anybody else see her like mouth like go it's Godzilla? Like
No.
Ain't nobody see that?
No.
You guys please rewind that cuz that was the trailer skipping, bro. It had to be the trailer fuck
Or
up.
they were just taking a shot somewhere.
It's Godzilla.
It was just a skip, yeah.
I think it was.
Why she open her mouth like it's Godzilla?
It's just a delay.
It might have been just a delay.
It's Godzilla.
She buffered like I do.
No. No, she didn't.
God, Roby cuts his tail.
Come on, guys. Let's finish the trailer.
If you've seen a Godzilla movie, you know what that is.
These are dangerous times.
Fire to me.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. They're the last one standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gon' stop for me. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
Here we go.
Bro, I got chills.
Alright, that looks dope.
I got chills.
Now I'm hyped for it.
Vin Diesel's playing the voice of Godzilla, by the way.
You know what? Go home.
Bye, Nate.
I gotta go.
You gonna go home?
No, I'm stuck.
Let's do the show from there.
Nah, it looked really good,
That
though.
was pretty tough, dude.
Dude, I got chills.
So, you guys have never seen the Godzilla, right?
No, but I have seen Kong.
So, the premise with Godzilla is like, yeah, he goes on these destructions, but he's always generally been
the good guy.
a good guy.
Godzilla?
Yes.
He's been because I forget the
You had Hydra. You had
Mothra? Was it Mothra? I remember hearing that name somewhere.
No, Mothra.
Mothra.
You had all these other.
He's always protected the city.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like how they said, like there was a.
But it looked like he was on a rampage, though.
They said he's like a walking nuclear power plant.
Did you hear him in the trailer? They're like, we don't know why he's going around killing people.
I don't know why that monkey.
Because in the past, he did protect the city.
Why'd that monkey know to punch him like that? He threw with the hardest hook I've ever.
Because if you watch the trailer, they said there was a freaking war.
Yeah, there's been a war between all of these.
Because that print, he put his hand on the wall.
So
it was another freaking Kong.
PTSD.
But here's the thing, and this is what I'm getting at. So, like, you guys don't know about Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said your theory, though.
My theory is, so since they said there's something provoking Godzilla and how a Godzilla doesn't just go on rampages, like, there's usually something that provokes him. He just, like, yeah, he's a fucking giant-ass lizard. He's not gonna, like, oh, don't step on this building, you know? Like, he's just gonna go to whatever the fuck he needs to do. Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me.
My theory is, because a lot of people have said that they might have spotted Mechagodzilla in that trailer.
Okay.
I didn't, but my theory is there's some type of person, scientist, something that is controlling Godzilla.
Okay.
And
It's like battle bots.
yeah. I think Kong and Godzilla are going to fight, and Kong's going to knock the sense into him, and he's going to break the control, and then the scientist creates Mechagodzilla, and they team up against him.
I played a game like this once, actually, on PlayStation years back. I can't remember what it was. It was like a bunch of titans, a bunch of, like, monsters like this. You remember what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That was like that one, like a
Rampage?
Yeah,
no, it wasn't Rampage. It was like you had like this one electric god too. I can't remember what the name of the game was, but I remember Kong was on it.
Yeah, Kong and Godzilla.
I remember they were on it. I can't remember what the name of the game was.
What was that one Godzilla movie? It was
No, go ahead, Albert. Oh, sorry.
where she was protecting the eggs.
That's Godzilla 2000.
Yeah.
No, is this
pretty
the
sure it is.
first Kong versus Godzilla? Godzilla versus Kong? This isn't like a remake or anything like that? Because
I'm
I know there's
pretty
been
sure
talk
this is the
before.
first one.
Okay,
I mean,
know there's
the
been talk
older
before.
Godzilla ones that he fought, like Mothra and shit like
Hydra.
that, Hydro.
Okay,
And
but this is like
he's
the first.
he's always had that beam that shoots out.
But this is like the first
But
legit one.
Godzilla 2000 had nothing. He didn't have the beam. It's
always been like
Yeah, he was just a dinosaur.
He was
but
just a dinosaur.
He was there trying to get
into protecting
she
the
was
eggs.
There. She was there.
She was there trying to protect the eggs.
Godzilla's a woman?
And I mean, and this is, I don't know. I just got chills on this fucking trailer,
it
dude.
looks
I'm so
fucking
freaking
badass.
excited for this shit.
It looks so good.
Like growing up with Godzilla and Kong. I mean,
And Kong's like, so Kong's been more of like, I wouldn't call either of them like bad guys, because like they have their animal instincts. They're just protecting their own, or like, you know, like whenever Kong fucking climbed to the Empire State Building with that fucking girl.
Was it War of the Monsters?
Let's see the cover art of it, and I'll know.
That's the game I remember.
That might be it.
That's the game I remember. I played it.
It might be.
Now, is this little girl? Is she from previous ones too, or is
No,
she...
this is the first that I've ever.
Okay.
yeah, I've
So
seen
it's kind of
her.
like a story. Just it's a storyline.
Yeah,
for
so
this.
this is
that
like
blonde chick.
See, I don't
And
know
Kong?
I don't know what they're going to put into all like this movie, because right now it's obviously just Godzilla versus Kong. But there might be some type of origin background whenever the movie comes on.
Well, yeah, but I guess I just didn't know if it was like these people were from previous ones, or if they're like just
No.
a whole
So-
like for specifically this.
You got to remember, the very first Kong was when he climbed to the top of the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
And, you know, took that girl hostage and whatever. And that's what I was getting at. Like, he wasn't technically the bad guy there. He was the bad guy because he's not supposed to be.
Well, they
there.
captured him and took him to New York.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to bust free, and protecting her was his part of his family, I guess, and that's why he climbed it.
Okay.
He was never the bad guy. He just didn't want to go to New York. He was fine where he was at.
Same with Godzilla. Godzilla usually stayed underneath the water until she was provoked by Mothra, fucking Mechagodzilla, Hydra. All
Then he
those.
comes up and destroys him, goes back into the damn water.
I know there was talk. Go ahead.
He never
The
come out
reason-
just destroy shit.
Except in Godzilla 2000, but whenever he destroyed.
When she destroyed it, she was protecting her eggs because
Exactly. They found the eggs and started taking them, and she was like,
no bitch,
I'm getting them back.
Yeah.
So I know
Good
that-
movie though. Great
movie.
I know there was some talk and some connection whenever the movie's Pacific Rim came out.
Oh, I love Pacific
There
Rim.
was some talk and some theories that
Fuck yeah.
Godzilla was supposed to be connected with Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
It's
I did-
because like
I
the
actually
monsters
heard
that
that.
they were
Really?
like fighting, or Godzilla was kind of like one of the like or the original.
What?
It was
But
like
Pacific
it was
Rim's like
What was those called?
it was a simple.
Those monsters in Pacific.
I'm just saying
What
it
were they
is.
called?
I don't know.
It's like in the future too.
I heard that too, though.
But it was one of those theories or something like that, like one of those like little
It's very well
supposed to be
possible
Easter egg kind of
because-
things, like
It's very well
Oh,
possible
a lot
because
of
in
people
Pacific
think that.
Rim, those monsters were coming from a different dimension,
Right.
so it could.
but it was coming from like underwater or whatever
Yeah.
too, and that's kind of like why
They were
maybe that was
coming
the
from the breaches underwater.
maybe that's why the connection was because Godzilla, usually resides in
Didn't
underwater or
Godzilla
something.
like
I don't know,
was
like
like a nuke freaking come out of a lizard or something like that?
Yeah, so he was an alligator that.
Oh, I thought it was
took on too much fucking nuclear
I
radiation.
think that's what it was, because there was an alligator in one of the Pacific Rims, I think, too, or something. I fucking don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But
when
you did that, it
There's
made me
an
think of that.
alligator.
And anyways, not to cut you off, but that's
What was that one movie I know The Rock was in about that
Rampage.
Rampage?
Yeah.
Yeah, the freaking alligator
Great
came
fucking
out.
movie.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That was based off a Nintendo game.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Shit.
I was just talking
Old
about
Nintendo
today.
game.
So
Yeah, we just had this
I was
conversation.
on the treadmill when it was on. I was like, what's the movie? Never seen it.
Yeah. He was trying to save George.
George
George of the jungle, strong as he can be.
Hey,
George.
Anyway,
George of the jungle,
so
watch
this
out
next
for that
part
tree.
is gonna be a lot of spoilers. So
this next part, I'm 60 minutes. So this
retake.
next part.
Take two.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, we're gonna cover WandaVision now.
That's what I was trying to get to.
We're gonna start talking about WandaVision.
Oh,
so
what's that?
what are we talking about?
you two have not seen this yet.
No.
Do you guys plan on watching it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't care about spoilers.
Okay.
I care about spoilers. Don't ruin it for me.
Then cover your ears.
Just get out.
I don't want to hear it.
Get out, bro.
Don't use my line against me.
So,
motherfucker.
to set all this
Go on.
up, the reason we're talking about it is 2 nights ago, I was over here helping Nate with his dining room, and we sat down, took a break, started talking about WandaVision, and everything was leading up to it. And they didn't really spoil anything yet at this time. Like, there was a bunch of theories going out and everything, but there was some really big theories that we thought that the new episode, which dropped that night, was going to fucking reveal. And I looked at Nate and I was just like, I kind of want to watch this right now.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. All right, let's do it. Let's watch
do
it.
it.
And then I looked at him and was like, man, watch this episode be shit. Just going to be complete and utter shit. Like, it's going to be like a filler episode. Episode 7 did not disappoint.
No, at the end of it, we were in awe. And
I
looked
about
at
flipped
Nate.
my ottoman over.
When he was on the phone with you?
Yeah,
And when-
the
It left
cutscene.
it a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Whenever he was like, shut up.
Yeah.
There's a cutscene. There's never been a cutscene yet.
Snooper's gonna
Shut up.
snoop. Yeah.
So they're dropping on Fridays? Is when
Well, yeah, that's what's that. You figure
They
out what
drop
time?
on Fridays,
You
yeah.
figure out what time yet? They're dropping.
I don't know.
Fucking good are you guys?
I don't know. I mean, you have a phone just like we do.
We're here in a current event right now. I figured you got.
Oh, that's my dad.
They drop on Fridays.
You're right, man.
On
You're
Disney
right.
Plus.
You're right.
Friday's on Disney
Probably
Plus.
7 o'clock ish.
Yeah, probably. But the reason that we got so fucking hyped was one theory that we talked about on the last Superhero Sunday
Comes out at midnight.
got confirmed.
On Fridays? No.
Midnight. It drops at
The
midnight. on
Thursday
Fridays.
night,
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah, it has.
Friday midnight is
Thursday
your
night.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
We just had this conversation about how it always fucks me up when Nate's like, "Oh yeah,
Okay.
I gotta go in Thursday night. That's my Friday." Like, no, that's Friday.
No, 8 a.m.
Oh, 8 a.m. Okay.
Which one is it?
8 a.m.
I'm confused.
8 a.m. It comes out. They drop it at 8 a.m. on Friday.
So like first thing Friday morning. That's which is great.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
And there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the one theory that we talked about on Superhero Sunday.
Wait, there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah, there's
They're
only
gonna have to
9.
cram like a fuck ton of shit in right now.
Well,
season.
I mean, think about it.
There's not gonna be another season.
No?
No, this is it.
It's just a one-time thing.
This is so all of these shows that they're doing, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Wanda, Vision, Loki, all these shows they're doing are fillers that are setting up Phase 4.
Okay.
And this is fucking setting up Phase 4
So,
right off the bat.
I want to talk about one thing that sets it up, but
Yeah.
I won't
He's
fucking.
really excited.
I want you to
tell this
go.
part, and
I want you to finish what you're saying though.
Okay.
Cause go ahead. I'm just saying there was I started getting theories while I was watching the show, and that started coming true though too.
All right. So what's your
We found out a lot of information.
Found out
So
a
go
lot
ahead.
of information
With what's her face? Captain Marvel's friend's daughter.
Monica.
Rainbow.
Yeah. How she gets her powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's in WandaVision?
So yes,
She
so
is-
the theory that you said about there being a black Captain Marvel and you
Monica
thought it was her-
Monica
that is
Rambeau
true.
is
It's them
the
in
that's
that
I
last
knew that
Captain
was.
Marvel.
I knew that was true, but the way she got it, I called it after when Dorsey was like, "You already went through
Darcy.
Dorsey. Whenever she's like, "You already went through twice." Blah blah blah.
your molecule. Your cells
Yeah,
are
and I was like,
rearranged, yeah.
"Oh shit!" But I was like, it was one of those small like I'm not gonna dwell on it, But then this episode, whenever like they brought the the car thing to go through it, I was like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this episode, and it didn't disappoint.
So
I was fucking.
Before we get into the last episode, which literally revealed everything, just about.
Yeah.
Let's catch these two up. So
and all of our fans.
And all of our fans. So major spoilers.
We love all 5 of you.
It's a circle.
It's a hex.
I see what you did there.
It's a triangle.
I see what you did there.
That's clever. That was They don't get it.
Nope. So okay, where do we start? Have you not watched it at all?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
I'm a binge watcher.
I got yelled at.
Things are done. I jumped through it.
No, see that's the thing. I just got yelled at.
Do that.
I just got yelled at by him too, and I watched it all on Wednesday.
You can't do that on this.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to do that, but literally they're setting the timeline up that there's not going to be a break. So when you're binging WandaVision, not going to Winter Soldier's already going to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
you're already lost.
I have a week before the next episode that drops. So that's the thing. So I have a week. I can literally
You ain't watched WandaVision yet, though. So.
I'm saying, but it's dropping once a week, right?
Yeah, it's dropping.
So I could watch all of WandaVision and then jump right into the next one within a week. Is what I'm saying.
I understand that, but that takes away like how we are right now. How we're so fucking giddy because we already know what happened, and now
that
we're
cliffhanger effect. I don't like. I like to.
That's why I almost flipped my fucking on.
That's why.
Because Snooper's gonna snoop, motherfucker. God damn it, man!
For personal anxiety, I prefer just to jump and go through.
I get that too, but he said it too, and it makes a good point. Like for current events, for us talking like this, for like now, you'll be up to date with what's going on because
just for research purposes.
Actually, you know what? You go on YouTube, see if they have a.
What, like a recap?
Yeah, like a recap of not anybody talking about it, but like a recap video of WandaVision. So like, you know,
like, like a recap trailer.
Yeah,
like last time on WandaVision, Vision.
Everything you need to know before watching WandaVision.
No,
that's Marvel recap.
No, these are just last.
So this is
just episode 7 recap.
Just
well,
they do a full recap on, don't they? Last time on WandaVision.
They do like the last couple episodes, but there's a couple things that lead up to it that you're.
I got a couple more days off. I'll binge through and get caught up to you guys.
Yeah, so binge
I
through.
legit did it on. They're only half-hour episodes too. So and I did it on Wednesday because like legit he said the same fucking thing to me. It was like. Me and Nate are so hype about it, blah 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 blah. Like watch it so we can talk about it. And I was like, okay. So whenever I got off with you and Albie that one night, I legit stayed up till like 2:30 watching.
So okay, so what this is Wanda has made her own world,
which I said during Superhero Sunday that I thought like she was behind.
Yeah,
creating like the play on words of WandaVision and it being her.
So Wanda has made her her own reality in this town in New Jersey.
That doesn't exist.
Jersey. It exists. She took.
Does it exist? Because the cops were saying that like it
well, no, because remember everybody coming out of the hex was getting fucking their memory.
Because Wu and everything. They're like, how come we remember that this exists, but the people who are across town don't?
Yeah, that's true.
So Wanda has Wanda has enslaved everybody in this town, and she's running it like it's a reality show. Hence why you have. All of like the black and white, so she starts out in the 50s, and then it just keeps getting expanded.
It goes up a decade.
Like, and you said that too during Superhero Sunday was
so
yeah.
So and then episode 7 right now they're on they're in like the Office,
Modern Family,
yeah,
like
that type of
the early 2000s.
Yeah,
okay,
that type of thing. Now they did do a Full House type.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
It was funny as hell.
Yeah, funny
the one
sisters.
Before.
Yeah.
So.
That's
funny.
Funny because Elizabeth Olsen versus Mary-Kate Ashley.
That's fucking
priceless. They did all them, and then so Wanda's doing that, and she's also controlling Vision.
Oh.
Vision is
he has no idea what happened before they got to their happy.
He doesn't know anything before WandaVision until episode 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has no clue who he is, where he came from.
So
he knows that they're together, you know, that like, you know, they love each other, but he doesn't remember.
They don't have an anniversary. They don't have
anything. He doesn't remember the Avengers.
Oh. Yeah.
He doesn't remember Ultron. Doesn't remember anybody.
Which good call on fucking what's her face too.
Isn't Vision just a mind Agatha?
I saw a little bit on TikTok. Does he try to escape that little round thing?
Yes,
he does. So that's the hex. So
yes,
they called it the hex because
he's falling apart when he's trying to escape. Like it's just ripping his fucking body.
She will not let him escape.
She won't let him go.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he can.
actually gets through the barrier that she created because like he starts to become self-aware and he starts to see what she's doing, and which it might not even be her that's doing it. This is the cliffhanger that we're like all fucked about because the end of episode 7 we find out who's behind or who we think's behind all of it.
I think I still want to.
I think it's Agnes controlling Wanda. I think Wanda did all this herself, but I think Agnes made her do it.
So is Wanda basically in a state of grief over losing Vision?
That's
what
it builds up
That's what
to,
portrays
yes.
as the show is that she's grieving.
But the end of this last episode, you find who the big bad or who one of the big bads is.
Which is Agatha Harkness.
Yeah. I think
Agatha Harkness.
I think it's part of her. I think I want to say still, like I told you on the phone, that it might be her husband. Like she might be working. No, you don't think so?
Did you watch the cutscene?
Yeah, I watched that part too. Snoop was gonna snoop.
So we think he's Mephisto.
Him.
We think Quicksilver's.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like that's like her quote unquote like husband. Like I said on the phone, that's gonna be like her quote unquote husband. But that's why she keeps saying his name as what's it fucking
Ralph.
Yeah, but it's and like I said, it's either going to be that he's really like her husband that she keeps claiming that no one sees, or it's going to be one of those things where it's like he doesn't really like exist. She just talks about him all the time. But that's my theory: is that Mephisto is Ralph, which is her husband.
That's actually a really good theory.
That like I said, that's because like you were right. Whenever you pointed that out on the phone about Agatha, I was just like, oh shit, you're right. Like I didn't put like how far away she was and.
What I told Nate before we watched, exactly how far away
she was still functioning. Because I'm just like, wait, no. I was like, he like mind her thing. I was like, wait, no, you're right. She was talking like super slow. I was like, oh shit, and that was good.
Yeah,
it was a good catch. It was a good catch.
To catch you
and
guys
she was dressed like a witch.
In episode 5, at the end of episode 5, Quicksilver returns. Her brother returns.
Like the original Quicksilver from the Avengers?
No, X-Men.
No,
Evan Peters.
Evan Peters.
It's Evan Peters. And the joke is, like, she starts asking him, like, why do you look different? You know, and starts, like, testing him. And he doesn't answer. He's just like, you're testing me.
Yeah, because she's like, do you remember whenever our parents did something? And he's like, you're testing me. And she's like, no. And then...
But it gets even better because, outside of the hex, you remember Darcy Lewis,
from Thor?
What's her name? Kat Dennings from Thor.
Natalie Portman's like assistant.
Yeah.
Intern.
If you saw her, you know her.
She's the one that like tases Thor.
She was on that TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. She's in WandaVision.
Yeah, so she's like
a part of she's like a
huge
thing.
fucking. What does she do? She's like space energy engineering or whatever.
Yeah. She was on that TikTok.
Astrophysicist? Is that
because Vision was trying to come out and she goes, "Somebody fucking help him!"
Yeah. Yep. Well. So she figures out that she can watch WandaVision outside the hex. Like she can pick up
as long as she has a TV
from that era.
From the era.
Okay.
So like as you progress, there's like more and more TVs of all different styles, that are broadcasting this show. But whenever Quicksilver pops up, it's funny because she makes the comment. She's like, "Why did she recast Pietro?"
Because of the.
So like it sets up little hints. I'm getting fucking chills.
Yeah. But even Wanda asked, she's like, "Why do you look different?" And
exactly.
Like, I don't know.
Wanda does, and that's what got me. Like when Wanda said,
"Oh yeah, I never paid attention to that."
That's what got me. Like it's not her doing it.
Someone's controlling it. Yeah.
So
it's Wanda's hex, but it's
Wanda's vision. Yeah.
It's Wanda's vision, but it's not
different.
It's not Wanda. In control.
It's not Wanda in control.
Yeah.
It's Agatha Harkness.
That's wild.
Which is cool.
So in the whole.
So Wanda has 2 boys. Billy and Tommy. Okay. Who is it? Billy gets Quicksilver's power.
No, Tommy.
Tommy gets Quicksilver's power, and Billy gets Wanda's power. But Billy's more powerful than the Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
Okay.
Now they are both. Which this is the weird thing. So they're both beings of Mephisto.
In the comics.
Mephisto is now while they are both legitimately Wanda's kids because Wanda was like, I want to get pregnant. Boom, she's pregnant.
Yeah. So what she did?
Yeah, seriously, that's what happens.
It was crazy because it was like she's talking about like how she's like I was a twin, which sets up the fact that whenever I'm gonna freaking forget her name the whole time. Whenever fucking
Agnes?
No, fucking Captain Marvel, the other Captain Marvel.
Rambo. Monica.
I'll remember it eventually. Whenever she was like, he died fighting fucking Ultron, and then she's like, fuck did you just say? Like, it's like they broke character. Because it was like, you'll see in the show, like, every time something happens to where, like, Wanda catches something that's not, like, normal, or Vision, like, notice something, it's like a glitch, and Dorothy's kind of like, they cut it.
And everything stops.
Yeah, and it goes back to, like, where it's like, it's an edit.
This is great because I haven't seen it just, like, in my head, like, I feel like I'm, like, in the quantum realm right now, just, like I just feel like I'm watching, like, you guys are telling me so many different, like, so many different realities.
Bro,
that's what it is.
Leading up to episode 7, there's so many different outcomes that you think of, and then, like, when I say me and Nate were hyped, we were fucking hyped.
And then they listen, I had a belly full of white dog turd, and they fucking lay that shit on me, okay?
Yeah. So just to help you out, up until episode 7, there are no cutscenes at the credits. Because I watched until episode 7. That's the first cutscene that they do.
And the funny thing is, like, we get done with the episode, and I'm like, oh, that was fucking. Well, just like Nate said in the beginning, he's like, watch this be a shit episode. Watch this just be a filler. At the end, I look at him like, that wasn't a shit episode. He's like, no, not at all. I was like, I kind of want to call KY and tell him to fucking watch this episode right now. So he calls him, and we're watching the fucking end credits, like the credits roll. And he's on the phone with me. He's like, dude, you got to watch this, blah blah. And all of a sudden, the cutscene comes up, and KY's talking, and Nate goes, hold up.
He's like, shut the fuck up right now.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. There's a cutscene. There's an end credits cutscene. It's never been. Shut the fuck up. And like he's still on the phone, and it happens, and Nate fucking takes his ottoman and flips it, and he's like, motherfucker!
It pissed me off, dude. It was such a cliffhanger.
I knew this after last episode. After episode 6, I was like, this one was going to be a big one because of how it ended. And I was excited for this.
Yeah,
it was.
I say this week coming up, you and I get together and watch WandaVision. And I say you and I get together and watch Godzilla.
It's only a half hour.
I feel like I need to watch.
Yeah, that's why I said like it because like,
I feel like I'd get more of an effect watching with someone though than watching by myself.
Yeah,
I feel like I definitely have more because we could rebound ideas on each other.
The thing that you gotta remember whenever you watch this show though, and I didn't realize it until watching like the Easter eggs after the episode, like the YouTube videos of like picking out all the Easter eggs. The smallest fucking detail plays a part in this show. Like even to like I was telling Nate, there's times whenever you have like the black bars up top.
Yeah, so it goes from widescreen. It goes to widescreen to full screen.
Oh shit!
Like I didn't realize this until after this last episode. The full screen.
Well, I told him while we were watching episode 7. I said, oh fuck, it's going full screen. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, never noticed that. He was like, no. I was like, yeah. I was like, when they're in the show, when they're in Wanda's show,
it goes widescreen.
Widescreen. When it goes to like the actual like Disney shit, like when it goes to not Wanda's show, it goes full screen. That's when something detrimental happens.
At the end of episode 7, big spoilers, Wanda ends up going in. So like to set it all up.
Oh yeah, I left off at the twins.
Yeah.
So the twins go now. Mephisto wants the twins. Mephisto wants the twins
because the twins are Mephisto's power. So Wanda steals Mephisto's power which is hell power. He rules over hell. Steals his power to create the twins.
Okay.
So Mephisto wants them back.
Yes. Fair. So now Agatha Harkness she like dies. She's a witch. She dies, comes back, is evil, dies, comes back again. She's like evil good. Dies, comes back again. She's like fuck.
This isn't in the show. This is
like 90%.
This is like
comic
book.
Yeah.
Dies, comes back again. She's evil. Dies, comes back again. She's like evil good. Dies, comes back again. She's good. Dies, comes back. Dies.
She dies a lot.
Dies. Yeah, she just keeps dying. Like she's cool.
Goku shit.
So yeah, pretty much. But she's like not as powerful as Goku. So, so she ends up taking the kids and taking the twins and start babysitting them.
Because in this era,
she's back. She's evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she takes the twins over to her house.
Hansel and Gretel.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
It's the story of Hansel and Gretel, kind of.
Yeah.
And then takes them to the basement.
It's good. Thanks. That's
And
really good.
They're gone.
Yeah. So like Monica comes in, so like she takes the kids over and lets Wanda have like her day.
So because after episode
Wanda's
6,
just fucking like because of everything that's going on, she's just fucking...
Episode 6 is whenever Vision. So episode 5 and episode 5 is whenever Vision's catching on to like you're doing shit because she like starts using her like because they're like incognito a lot of times. So Vision goes to like back to Paul Bettany. He's actually so he's not as Vision whenever he's out like at his job and shit like that. But when he's
remember how he looked whenever it was in Civil War, I believe.
Yeah. It was. So that was. It was Infinity War.
Was it Infinity War?
Yeah, it was Infinity. The beginning, whenever they're in the fucking
in like London or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he does
I
that.
thought Vision was a mix between Jarvis and the Mind Stone, though. So how does he have a human form?
He doesn't. He takes it.
Yeah, he morphs.
It's a cloaking.
He cloaks it himself, and that's what he does whenever he's out in public and shit like that.
That's what I was so fucked on that because I was like, wait a second. I knew he was still Vision, but I thought he had a human form.
So there are little divvies in there that you can check out because like in the 50s, there's a point where, or maybe it's the 60s or 70s. There's a point where you find, like, because looking back on it, like recapping, looking back on it now, where Wanda starts using her powers in front of Agnes.
That's what I was getting at. Is she does?
It just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
She does that, and he's like, "What the fuck?" You know, pretty much like she's like,
like,
"It's fine." She didn't see anything, but Wanda's kind of like, "Fuck." She uses her powers to fucking for like a dog or something because they find a dog or some shit like that, and then Agnes is like right there.
So Agnes knowing who she is and who Wanda is, obviously she was controlling the whole thing.
God bless you.
Bless you. She was controlling the whole thing. So then, there's one episode where this is where Vision starts to become aware. Okay.
God bless you.
Thanks, Jesus.
Vision walks in, before Wanda has the twins. Wanda sees him as he's dead.
Okay. And she does the same thing with Pietro.
Mm-hmm. They're both dead.
Yeah.
Soulless eyes.
And that's whenever she's like Wanda starts becoming aware and starts becoming undone too. Like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. Because this shouldn't be happening. Like, this is my world. This is my vision.
Yeah, because even Quicksilver, he's like, how did you get here? And she's like, I don't remember how like got here. But then she started becoming aware of she was in control.
Okay.
So
Vision, you see that during the episode whenever they send a drone to fucking try to fucking Monica's trying to go to communicate with her, but their others are going to try to go. Sword is going to try to attack her, and she sees it, and then she brings it out of the hex in her Scarlet Witch costume. Like she goes from dressed like mom to dragging the fucking drone.
No. Was she dressed like mom at that time, or was this during the? Yeah, that's right.
Because she's with the boys.
Yeah, she was in the Halloween episode.
And then so then she comes dragging the fucking drone, and that's whenever you kind of that's whenever the viewers are aware that she's aware of her reality because she drags it, saying pretty much leave me the fuck alone. I'm happy in my world.
Up to that episode, a lot of people are under the assumption. I mean, hell, even I was that Wanda could have been the big bad because it could have been Wanda just went fucking crazy with grief. But so to set up that episode, fucking Wanda's cracked. She's just fucking batshit crazy right now because of what's going on.
Yeah, she's freaking out. So that's what this last episode was called, breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
So breaking the fourth wall. She was breaking the fourth wall
of her
show, but she was also breaking the fourth wall of not being. Everything was switching back. Everything was. She was losing so much control that every little some different shit
the
milk, steps or
TV,
fucking milk, TV,
Did she Deadpool
radio.
break
The radio was
fourth
back
wall,
for
or she
2
did
days.
Wanda break.
Well, that's kind of how the whole. That's why the
episode was
Office.
documentary.
That's why the
style.
Office take of breaking the fourth wall,
That's-
the interview thing. But so it's a double.
That's what I was going to ask. Did she break the fourth wall of her WandaVision show, or did she break the fourth wall with us?
But the reason why she needs a me day is because at the end of episode 6, it's Vision's it's the Halloween episode or that, so they're dressed like their comic book.
Yeah, they're dressed like their comic book traditional characters. It's pretty cool.
Goes to the edge because you even did you guys catch that Easter egg whenever Billy has the powers of Quicksilver and she's take your brother, but and then she's don't go past and they're like we know don't go past
the edge.
That's the edge of her. That's her limits. Vision goes out that far and seeing everybody's pretty much frozen. They're not
except for Agnes.
Hold on, you said she was in her comic book Scarlet Witch outfit?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
the full bodysuit?
So on...
No, that's awesome because I remember that's actually great for her because Elizabeth Olsen actually said at one point during the Avengers she didn't like the outfit she was wearing. She wanted the original traditional costume.
Think of it this way. So there's a point where Hayward, who's the director of S.W.O.R.D., asked Jim Woo, does Wanda have any other alias? And Woo's like, no. And he's like, no funny nickname or nothing like that. And I never caught on to it until then. She's never in the MCU went by Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, no. She wasn't by Wanda.
One time.
It's just Wanda, yeah. Exactly.
But I remember Elizabeth Olsen was saying that during the Avengers, completely off topic, but kind of on topic. She said that she didn't like how she had so much leg showing or so much cleavage showing. She didn't like being sexualized as Wanda.
Yeah.
Because of the Scarlet Witch, she wore that bodysuit. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that you said that, I didn't get to see it yet.
Well, yeah, but...
That's actually
they do it as, because they even have like Vision as like the old school fucking
okay.
And even
I don't know what he looks like comic book. I don't know what he looks like as a comic character.
But anyway, this is whenever Vision's trying to escape because he's kind of like, help me, he's breaking that, the hex wall, and then that's whenever the son's kind of like, I can hear Dad, he's in trouble. So that's when you see Wanda take control and she expands the hex.
Yeah, Wanda goes God mode and literally she expands the whole fucking thing and sucks up anyone who's in the way.
Yeah, they say she's one of the strongest in the MCU.
She's an all being.
Yeah, they're saying that she's one of, if not the strongest in the MCU.
So, but that's what leads up to episode 7 of her needing a me day because now everything's like all fucked up. Like mom
she
and dad
to figure the fight. She
mom
need
and
to
dad
figure
are
out
fighting.
what she did.
Vision's not coming home because he's kind of well, he's fucking knocked out for one because he was just drained. And then he finds Darcy.
He finds Darcy, breaks Darcy.
He like
her mind control.
She's kind of like she does this whole play on like where like he's supposed to be a clown because like his makeup. They're like, oh, you're already because like whenever Wanda expands it, it goes to like a
they
circus.
Have everybody
theme.
That's at the sword base. It turns it all.
It's a circus. Okay. So then she's there because she was chained to the truck at the time, and then it's like, oh, she's the escape artist or whatever like that, and he's like trying to say, hey, we locked eyes last night, blah, and she's kind of like, no, weirdo. And then so eventually he like it's like pun on like like they had a sexual encounter, and then he breaks her fucking wall. She's like, oh shit, okay, and then they go and she help him out, and she tells him everything prior to WandaVision,
like
of
all
what
the
happened,
Ultron,
Thanos,
everything,
and he's kind of just like, oh shit, like that. He's like, it feels like it's somebody else.
He even tells her that Wanda had to watch him die twice.
Yeah. So now
no one ruined my hype because I'm gonna watch this week coming up, and I'm gonna call one of y'all every day I watch an episode and express my.
Well, the crazy thing is it leads all up to this, and this is where me and Nate were like, the whole episode was like, okay, this is cool, we got this, got that, and then the last was like maybe 10 minutes, last 5 minutes, something like that. It just fucking gets real because you see Monica go through the fucking hex.
So hyped.
Get her fucking powers.
She tries to take a rover through first, and it just is like
it matches the density.
Yeah, it matches the density, so it's too much.
Okay. So then she goes
too much to get through.
She goes through almost in like a Fantastic Four spacesuit, and she's like,
as she's going through, you hear like Carol Danvers and her mom and everybody.
Oh shit!
Now,
and then
this
comes out like her eyes like that.
Yeah,
like this.
She's seeing.
She got her powers. She's seeing everything like kind of in.
So I knew that
vibration. When she meets up.
I knew there was a black Captain Marvel come up eventually, so...
When she meets up with Wanda in that episode, Wanda's like, no, I sent you out, you're gone, and like, picks her up and starts throwing her.
Monica's like, psych!
She just stops and like uses her powers like, nah, and matches Wanda's fucking strength at that point.
Comes down like...
No, we're gonna talk.
It comes down like hard, and like you see like her powers like fucking...
And that's where she's down on the ground like this, and she sits up. And like, she's staring at Monica.
At this point...
Or staring
at when Agatha kind of gets like...
So is that the daughter from the first Captain Marvel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Right. So Agnes has the kids babysitting. She sees the fight and comes over and was like, you just go away, and takes fucking...
Wanda.
Takes Wanda with her. Mm-hmm. Well, when she gets into Agnes's house... She's like, hey, where's the twins at?
Oh, they're probably playing down in the basement.
Probably playing in the basement. So Wanda goes down to the basement and finds this fucking door with all these vines. I look at Nate and I'm like, seems pretty witchy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, it does. She walks in, sees this glowing book. Here come to find out that book is a spell book called the Darkhold, which is Mephisto's power of hell. Mm. And then Agnes comes in and was like, you thought you were the only magic user? I'm Agatha Harkness.
And then it goes to like a cutscene to like...
It says like Agatha
everything
behind it all along.
Yeah, everything so like Pedro coming back and like all small little things. It shows like her like...
It's her controlling it all.
And then the episode and
and you have no idea where the twins are. Like it
Yeah,
never says
they're gone.
So that's the
But
clip.
then the cutscene is Monica starts to fucking look into Agnes's house and finds
The cellar.
cellar door. And then here comes Quicksilver,
just like a fucking millennial.
Yeah, just like a millennial, just looks at her and goes, "Snooper's gonna snoop," and then it cuts.
Boom. I got chills again.
Yeah,
I kind of want to flip this table over.
Boom.
It's your table.
It's your table.
Yeah, Albert's
It ain't
table.
my table.
It's Albert's
My
table.
table's not the house.
It's our table.
It's a circle.
So,
but yes,
we are at the 1 hour mark. You
You
guys know what that means? 5 minute speed round.
Okay.
And go.
I'm gonna binge the shit out of this show in 2 weeks.
I'm already caught up. I'm good.
Every time we say go, I just picture us going.
Like a radio talk insurance commercial is how I feel like it's gonna.
Which one of you got shit?
I did.
No, with me.
The nice thing about this, though, like, for you guys that haven't watched it yet, so the way that they're planning this out, so after the last episode of WandaVision, the next week is going to be the making of WandaVision, and then they go right into the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So, like, every week, the MCU is going to be releasing.
Dude, you stink, motherfucker.
All right, man, my bad, dog.
I mean, what do you think about this? Because you've been quiet the whole time.
Yeah, you've been quiet. That's weird.
Yeah, man,
I was trying to catch up because you go from episode to 7 to 5 to 4 to 6 to 8.
That's
to
because
22.
everything intertwines.
It's hard.
Well, that's why I was trying to catch up.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
Because you yelled at me.
Why are you yelling at the mic?
Why you yelling at the mic?
It's a hex circle.
It's a hex.
The triangle, Mr. Feeney.
Sorry. You were going to say something. You said, oh, you got excited about something. You. The guy over there.
I said, oh.
You did?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then.
No, I was just going to say, like every week, they're going to be releasing some new episode of something. So once WandaVision's done, the following week you'll have the making of WandaVision. And then the week after that, you'll start the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is only 6 episodes long. But, like, they're going to be releasing either a movie or a TV show for, like, the next,
I think the last episode of this will be like an hour long of WandaVision. I was what I'm going to go with to fit everything in. To fit everything in, but that's what you said. Everything was leading up. That's because this is space themed. That's what I was getting at with Monica getting her powers and like how you said everything leads up to it. That was like where I'm like they already introduced the character now. You know, unless they were to recast for movie base, like this is how it's going to go.
Were you as disappointed as I was with the aerospace engineer? For 2 fucking episodes, whenever Monica's like, "Oh, I got an aerospace engineer," and it was just some fucking rando.
See, and I yeah, because whenever they were like, "Oh, we're here," or they're like, she's like, "We're here," or they're here. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like this is
here
it.
Comes Reed Richards,
and I was thinking like it was gonna be all 4 of them or something. I was like, "This is how they introduced them," and I was so
that might be but that might be like a line, like one of the
could
things,
be.
like, you know what I mean? Like they're pushing for that.
Yes,
that's what it's gonna be. At the end.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch the whole sword and shield, thing together? Like, okay.
So real quick, I wanted to.
I didn't catch it.
I wanted to put the
Me neither.
We didn't talk about Senior Scratchy.
Oh yeah,
the rabbit.
So
for the whole entire show, we thought for sure that Senior Scratchy, which is Agatha Harkness's rabbit, we thought for damn sure that motherfucker was Strange.
And it still could be.
I don't think it is, man.
I don't think it is anymore.
Scratch, guys, it's Scratch.
The theory was that when all this started, the very first person to realize it was Doctor Strange because of his, attuned to the universe.
That's a nice theory.
Yeah.
So we think that he entered, Agatha fucking instantly noticed and turned him into a fucking rabbit.
That's a nice theory.
To symbolize a pet locked in a cage. But the rabbit's name is
Senior Scratchy.
Exactly, which come to find out, which I didn't know this till we watched a fucking video on it. Agatha's son's name is Nick Scratch.
Oh.
So it could just be that she named the rabbit after her son.
Or she turned her son into a rabbit.
Yeah, well, it's funny because
but that's the thing we don't know yet.
Yeah, that's the.
Can I just say though? There's Marvel's known for making butchering TV shows as compared to DC, obviously. So I hear this and The Punisher, the top 2 they've done for TV shows.
Oh, Daredevil.
Daredevil.
I didn't get
Luke Cage was
Flash is DC.
Luke Cage was alright. I wasn't big.
Oh, did he say DC?
Was it Luke Cage?
I heard him say DC.
Yeah, so I
Luke
heard
Cage was good.
I heard this and The Punisher are the top two.
All the Netflix original Marvel ones were pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm not taking I heard that this and The Punisher are the two shows to watch for Marvel if you want to see good TV shows. That they
watch Daredevil. I didn't really get behind
Daredevil.
Watch Daredevil. Watch the Defenders. It's good.
I didn't like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I tried to watch that show.
That's what I said. I only saw
I liked it.
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't watched a lot of it, but like it introduces a lot of like the lower, like I wouldn't say like he's lower name, but like Ghost Rider's in it. But it does like it introduces a lot of the lower name heroes into the MCU.
The only thing I didn't like is that they made him a clone,
like supporting characters.
So
yeah.
I did. I think Nick Fury was in a few episodes. I think they had Samuel Jackson in it. One or two.
I haven't watched all of it, so I'm not sure.
That is Nick Fury.
I'm saying they had him in a few episodes.
You said like they were two different people.
No, sometimes they cast.
It's all based on Coulson. So
because remember, like TV shows versus movies, sometimes they cast.
And that's what I was worried about with Monica. Is like I hope that they keep her as her.
When I heard they were doing WandaVision and they were doing, I thought, wow, they're about to cast some random person to do this fucking show. That's why I had no interest in it at first. I was like,
I think they got their own show because they didn't get as much time as they should have in the films.
Well, that, and if you think about this, with them going to Phase 4 with the space theme, like this sets up all of Phase 4. With Monica becoming, I wouldn't say becoming the new Captain Marvel.
Not yet,
but she's getting her powers too.
She's getting her powers. Probably going to see her training and fighting alongside Captain Marvel now. Hopefully this sets up, which I believe this is going to set up Doctor Strange's new movie.
My question is Vision going to live after everything, or will he be going back to...
That's the thing, and we're already a minute over our speed round, so I will end with this.
Okay.
But in the show, they do say that Hayward was trying to resurrect him. So, like, there's a part in the show where you see camera footage of Wanda storming into Sword and stealing Vision's body because, like, they're... From what she thinks, they're like dissecting him.
Because Monica's like, she's good, and then the guy's like, "Are you sure?" And then they show that clip of her busting his sword and taking Vision away.
So the two, and then real quick, the two. Well, obviously Mephisto is going to be the big bad in WandaVision, and then the two super bads in the next coming probably like Avengers or whatever they do big movie is either going to be Galactus or Kang the Conqueror. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Or never mind. I'm going to stick with that. Galactus
or Doctor Doom. I think I'm
gonna stick with Kang or Galactus.
Okay, but
I think Doctor Doom's gonna be in the Fantastic Four. However, that's gonna be their big bad, but it's ultimately gonna go to either Kang or Galactus.
Speaking of that, side note, but they said Jennifer Lawrence might be playing Invisible Woman.
Oh my gosh!
So which kind of fucks shit up though because she played a Mystique. But you mentioned Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom. I saw that yesterday in Google News.
She put dude up on the wall with that split. Oh,
anyway, you said we're over time now.
We're over time.
So,
Nate, take us out.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Rambles. Hope you all enjoyed it. Check out our reactions and
leave comments.
Leave comments. Let us know what you guys think about this. Yeah, all that good stuff. We were over a minute. I was trying to get it in and get it out. Sorry. So like, subscribe, share. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. What your breakdown is. WandaVision. Let us know what you guys think is going to happen, especially coming up with Captain or Winter Soldier and Falcon. And
we're probably going to talk about more of this next week, too.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about more of this. Let us know what you guys think about the Mortal Kombat trailer. Let us know what you guys think about Kong vs. Godzilla. Check out our reactions. Other than that, I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Peace.